All righty, one-on-one. We've got Coach Rick Moody. Coach AJ Richmond going to be trying to tackle this 5K today. Stepping on down from the marathon. Had a real good run back in October, going right around 2:25. What's your game plan for him today?
Well, you know, he's had some good workouts and wanted to get something fast in early. He's going to do some 10Ks, 15K later. But the goal is to go out about 4:32 or 1:08 pace and take it from there. You know, if he goes out a little bit slower, then maybe, you know, pick it up and see how it goes. You know, the biggest thing is no one's pushing him, or if it's too windy out there, we have to kind of adjust from there. But at least I'll be out there calling splits, and hopefully we'll see a good time. PR, I'm hoping.
Yeah, PR right around 15:13. You said earlier on, so it'd be nice to lower that today.
Right.
A little bit windy, wind out of the south there. That may kind of affect it a little bit, don't you think?
Yeah, I think a little bit, but especially if there's no one up there running with him, you can't share the responsibilities of being the windshield. So we just have to see how it goes and run hard and take it from there.
Yeah, temperature and humidity is probably not going to be a fact today. Right around 68 degrees right now, and very nice running conditions, just a little bit windy. Well, wish you the best of luck. Let's go see how AJ does.
All right, thanks.
AJ, looks like you're going to try and tackle this 5K today.
Yes, sir.
What's the plan? Coach thinks 4:32 for the first mile. That's about 68 going out.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be nice, but you got to think we haven't raced since Chicago, which was a marathon I did back in October. So, you know, it might go out and I might feel, you know, too fast right now, or it could go out and feel right. We don't know what to expect, but you know, that'd be great if I went out that fast. Just have to maintain it and push through the finish. If I go out slower, then I'll have to drop it down. Hopefully I don't see nothing too slow on that first mile, but it's just one of those races, playing it by ear.
Training's going okay?
Yes, sir. It's going well. Out the weather cooled off. I don't think any Floridians like running a lot of miles in the 100-degree heat.
Yeah.
You notice everyone's out running right now, so yeah, I'm just like anybody else. Training tends to go better this time of year, so we'll see.
You mentioned you've been doing about 85 miles a week, dropping it down quite a bit. What'd you top out at?
During the marathon, I topped out at about 125, 130, and then I kept it steadily at around 110, 115, which actually isn't too high for a marathoner since I was a relatively young marathoner. And then now I've dropped it down to about 85, 90 miles a week since we're getting ready for more 5K, 10K type of stuff. And the pace, of course, has increased, you know, from instead of doing 15-mile runs, going down and doing stuff a little shorter, 10, 12-mile runs, but a little bit quicker. So.
Well, it'll be interesting. I mean, your PR is right around 15:13 for the 5K.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see you get below 15 today.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
I think you're a real testament to you know, guys that can be mid-17, 30 guys in high school in the 5K, and all of a sudden now you're a 2:25 marathoner.
Well, I'm not supposed to say this, but you know, our goal is to really, you know, hone in on that sub-14 barrier sometime soon. That way I can be an even better example, because right now I don't feel like I'm that great of an example for guys who are 18 minutes. You know, they want to run faster than 15 minutes. You know, they have those dreams of being, you know, in the Olympics and things like that. I like to be that example that, hey, you don't have to be fast and, you know, super fast in high school to go to college and run really fast in college and then continue and run really fast as a professional, you know? So today just is going to be a good stepping stone, you know, finally break 15, which I should have done a long time ago, and hopefully from there, however long it takes, break 14. So.
All righty, well, we're about 7 to 8 minutes away. Let's go tackle it.
All right, thanks.
Go.
AJ, nicely done, right around 15:12 for the finish. Can you take us through the race?
Sure. We started out pretty quick. The first quarter was 68, which is 4:32 pace per mile, which would work out to like 14:08. And then I held that through the first half mile, 2:16. And then went through the mile a little slow. I slowed down quite a bit, went through at 4:40. And then we hit a pretty bad headwind. And I'm not one for excuses, but it hurt. It took a lot out of me, and just kind of slowed down from there. And it took its toll, really, on the back end. I think over here is when it really started blowing in our face hard. And I never went over 5 minutes in the race, but the mile splits steadily start going up, and I came through at 15:12, which is technically it's a PR, but of course I expected a lot better. But what are you gonna do? You know, it's a stepping stone. You know, I haven't raced a 5K. Actually, I haven't raced anything under a marathon in over a year. So this is the first time I've actually been on a course running hard. So, you know, it is what it is, and, you know, I'll get faster from here.
Well, you're one of those guys now that's running post-collegiate, you know, and you really don't have a sponsor per se, and you're putting in a lot of mileage. You have to travel to races. That's got to be kind of tough to be training probably by yourself most of the time.
Yeah, it is. I train all the time by myself. I haven't trained with somebody in, I don't know, 2 years. You know, and races aren't cheap. You know, I don't have a school to pay for entry fees and things like, you know, hotel and travel expenses anymore. But, you know, even though I didn't do anything real special today as far as from a professional running standpoint, but I've done enough to keep the dream alive. And the thing that sits with me is my PR in high school in the 5K was 17 minutes and 16 seconds. And here I am after college running 2 minutes faster than that, you know, and so I want to continue that through the pro ranks and go even faster than I did in college and than I am now.
Well, we're with you, and we really appreciate you keeping the dream alive. You gained a new fan and probably a lot of fans today. I know a lot of people were wondering, you know, who is that? Who is that guy that just crossed the finish line at 15:12?
Well, I hope to have something a lot better. I was hoping to be a lot faster so they can really be impressed and really be encouraged, say, man, I can be more than just that. But hopefully I'll have something better for you next time. I'm confident I will, but it's a good stepping stone. Nothing bad came of it today.
Well, congratulations. We'll catch you down the road.
Thank you.
Coach Rick Moody from the Warrior Running Camp. AJ right around 15:12 today. What were your thoughts on his race?
Well, of course, I was thinking 14:14, wanting to run around 14:14, so the pace was set up for that. So, you know, when he went through the first mile, just a little slow. First 3/4 miles looked good. You know, I was obviously disappointed that he wasn't under 15 because he's never broken 15, but he hasn't raced it a lot. It'd been nice to have some competition or have someone pushing him and to share that win, because I know when I was riding the bike out there, it was pretty rough. So, but overall, you know, he's in good spirits now. I know when he finishes, it was a little uptight, but just have to get back to the drawing board and get ready for the 10K in 2 weeks.
Thanks, Coach. Look forward to it.
All right, thanks.
Coach Rick Moody from the Warrior Running Camp.
Yeah,